Hey, Cowboys Nation, this is Cowboys Wire News, your home for breaking news, smart analysis, rumors, and film room insights. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a snap. Let's talk America's team. The sports world is buzzing with whispers, murmurs that have now taken a more tangible shape, as rumors suggest that Brandon AIYUK might be on the verge of joining the Dallas Cowboys. For weeks, analysts and fans have speculated about the next big move the Cowboys could make to solidify their receiving corps, and AIYUK's name has been circling relentlessly, known for his explosive playmaking ability, his speed, and his uncanny knack for finding gaps in defensive coverages. AIYUK represents a type of weapon that any team would love to integrate immediately. The excitement isn't just about the player himself, but about what his presence could mean for the Cowboys' offensive strategy. There is speculation that adding a receiver of AIYUK's caliber could transform the dynamic of their passing game, opening opportunities for the quarterback to expand his repertoire and challenge defenses in ways previously not possible. The potential of creating mismatches on every down is tantalizing, and the mere hint of his arrival has already sent waves through fan communities online. This kind of speculation, fueled by credible insiders, makes it feel as though the NFL offseason itself has taken on a life of suspense, with every detail scrutinized, every hint dissected, and every rumor eagerly shared. Sources close to the situation suggest that the discussions between AIYUK and the Cowboys are more than casual conversations, hinting at a deal that could reshape the team's offensive hierarchy. The Cowboys, known for their meticulous approach to roster management, are reportedly attracted not just to AIYUK's physical talents, but to his versatility. Analysts note that his ability to line up in multiple positions and adapt to different route concepts makes him uniquely suited to thrive under the system the Cowboys have been refining for years. Rumors suggest that coaches are already envisioning schemes that would maximize his athleticism and agility, imagining plays that exploit defensive tendencies with surgical precision. Fans have been reacting with a mix of excitement and cautious optimism, aware that a single addition does not guarantee immediate success, but that the potential upside is undeniable. The conversation online has shifted from speculation to scenarios, with social media threads lighting up with debates over how AIYUK might change game plans and what kind of chemistry he could develop with the existing roster. The anticipation has grown to the point where even minor training camp details are dissected as possible signs of the deal being finalized, creating an atmosphere of suspense that feels almost tangible. One aspect that cannot be ignored in these speculations is the impact AIYUK might have on team dynamics and locker room culture. While his talent is undeniable, insiders point to his reputation for work ethic, competitive spirit, and leadership potential as reasons why he could fit seamlessly with the Cowboys. Speculation surrounds how his arrival might influence younger receivers, potentially creating mentorship opportunities that elevate the entire group. Analysts are suggesting that even beyond the measurable metrics, the intangible factors he brings, confidence, charisma, and a mentality that thrives under pressure, could prove pivotal in critical game situations. Fans, of course, are quick to imagine highlight reels featuring AIYUK making clutch catches, dodging defenders, and igniting stadiums with his athleticism. These images, while speculative, capture the excitement and imagination that rumors like this generate, turning a single player's potential move into a storyline that feels larger than life. The mere possibility of such an impact has already sparked endless debates about how defenses across the league might adjust and how opponents will strategize to counteract this newfound threat. Financial aspects are also a critical component of these discussions, as speculation around the potential contract terms for AIYUK has become a topic of interest among industry watchers. While exact numbers remain shrouded in secrecy, insiders hint at a deal structured to reward performance, incentivize productivity, and align with the Cowboys' broader salary cap strategy. Analysts are speculating that this could set a precedent for future negotiations, especially as teams look to secure high-impact players without jeopardizing long-term financial stability. Fans are increasingly interested in the balance between talent acquisition and fiscal responsibility, sparking online debates about whether such an investment is prudent or risky. In these rumor-driven scenarios, every detail down to potential bonuses, incentives, and contract structure becomes fodder for discussion, fueling speculation and keeping the story alive in the minds of enthusiasts and casual observers alike. The interplay between performance, potential, and financial strategy underscores just how complex these negotiations can be, with every rumor feeding into the larger narrative of team building and league-wide positioning. From a strategic standpoint, AIYUK's potential integration into the Cowboys roster raises questions about offensive schemes, depth chart adjustments, and overall team identity. Analysts speculate about the adjustments required to maximize his abilities, such as changes in play calling, route combinations, and even quarterback mechanics to account for his speed and agility. The rumors suggest that coaches are already exploring creative ways to leverage his unique skill set, possibly altering formations to create mismatches and open space for other playmakers. Fans have been imagining scenarios where AIYUK stretches defenses vertically, drawing coverage and freeing up opportunities for secondary receivers, making every offensive play more dynamic and unpredictable. This kind of speculation captures the imagination precisely, because it speaks to the transformative potential of a single player, showing how one strategic addition can ripple across the entire framework of a team. The anticipation builds as discussions continue, and every insider tip, every snippet of news, adds layers of intrigue to what is already being treated as one of the most exciting potential moves of the season. Finally, the fan reaction itself has become a spectacle worthy of attention. Reflecting the intensity of modern sports culture, social media is flooded with speculated scenarios, memes, and analyses, creating a collective excitement that feels almost as impactful as a game itself. Every rumor shared, every insider hint, contributes to a narrative that feels immediate and immersive, allowing fans to imagine the moment AIYUK steps onto the field in Cowboys colors. Analysts note that this level of engagement, fueled by speculation, has become a critical part of how the league and teams cultivate fan loyalty, excitement, and anticipation, whether or not the deal is finalized. The very act of speculation transforms the offseason into a high-stakes drama where every rumor carries weight and every possibility is dissected to exhaustion. The discussion has reached a fever pitch, with fans, journalists, and insiders all contributing to a narrative that feels both thrilling and consequential, encapsulating the essence of sports fandom in a modern, rumor-driven era. Beyond the immediate implications for the Cowboys' offensive arsenal, speculation about Brandon AIYUK's arrival touches on broader league-wide consequences that are capturing the imagination of analysts and fans alike. If this move comes to fruition, rival teams in the division are expected to reevaluate their strategies, with defensive coordinators brainstorming ways to neutralize his impact. Hypothetical matchups are already being analyzed, with AIYUK's potential speed, agility, and route running precision forcing opponents to reconsider coverage schemes, double teams, and blitz strategies. Analysts suggest that this ripple effect could extend beyond immediate game planning, influencing draft strategies, free agency decisions, and even coaching philosophies. Fans are speculating wildly about how his presence might create a domino effect, elevating not just the Cowboys' performance, but also reshaping the competitive dynamics of the league. Social media discussions paint vivid pictures of key plays, highlight reel catches, and pivotal moments where AIYUK could change the trajectory of games. In these discussions, the line between reality and imagination blurs, demonstrating the power of speculation to elevate a single player's potential move into a story that resonates across the entire sport. The sheer magnitude of this potential acquisition highlights how one roster adjustment can dominate headlines and spark conversations that extend far beyond the confines of a single team. Reports suggest that coaches are not only considering how to utilize AIYUK's talent, but also contemplating how his style of play could influence team culture and locker room dynamics. Speculation surrounds how his competitive nature might inspire teammates, drive internal motivation, and set a standard for performance during practice and games alike. Analysts believe that a player of his caliber could inject energy and confidence into the offensive unit, particularly among younger receivers who could benefit from his experience, guidance, and work ethic. Rumors suggest that this potential mentorship role is being viewed as a valuable side effect of the acquisition, adding layers of strategic value beyond the purely athletic contributions. Fans have embraced this narrative enthusiastically, imagining a locker room energized by his presence, where leadership, confidence, and ambition translate into performance on the field. This aspect of speculation adds depth to the conversation, reminding everyone that sports are not only about physical ability, but also about the psychological and cultural dimensions that shape team success. The ongoing discussions about AIYUK have also triggered a wave of analysis, regarding the quarterback-receiver relationship, particularly in how the Cowboys' signal caller might adapt to a new weapon in the arsenal. Analysts are speculating about timing adjustments, chemistry development, and how quickly a quarterback can sync with a receiver whose playing style may differ from previous partners. The rumor-driven narratives emphasize that building rapport is as much an art as a science, requiring practice, communication, and trust to translate into effective game performance. Fans, ever eager to speculate, have flooded online platforms with theories about potential connections, imagining dramatic sideline celebrations, precise timing routes, and game-changing moments that could emerge once the duo finds their rhythm. In this scenario, speculation serves as both a mental exercise and an entertainment vehicle, allowing observers to envision possibilities that may not yet exist, but feel plausible given the talent involved. The intrigue surrounding this relationship underscores the complexity of integrating a high-impact player into a system already defined by its existing strengths and challenges. Financial analysts have chimed in, speculating on how a move of this magnitude could influence the Cowboys' salary structure, cap flexibility, and long-term planning. While details of any deal remain unconfirmed, insiders hint at sophisticated contract designs aimed at balancing immediate performance incentives with sustainable fiscal management. Discussions are rife with hypothetical numbers, bonuses, and performance clauses, all of which feed the speculation about whether this deal represents a strategic coup or a calculated risk. Fans have been dissecting these elements, debating the implications of financial prudence versus the desire to secure high-level talent. The rumors have turned contract mechanics into a spectator sport in their own right, with enthusiasts analyzing, predicting, and imagining every possible nuance of what such an agreement might entail. This financial speculation intertwines seamlessly with on-field considerations, creating a holistic narrative that spans talent, strategy, and economics, all fueled by the excitement surrounding AIYUK's rumored move. Before we roll on, subscribe to Cowboys Wire News, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Your support keeps the Dallas Cowboys updates coming. Tell us what you think in the comments. Media coverage has played a crucial role in amplifying these rumors, with every report, tweet, or insider leak adding layers of intrigue and speculation. Analysts note that the timing and phrasing of such reports are often calculated to maximize engagement, create suspense, and stimulate discussion among fans. Social media platforms have become arenas for debate, analysis, and creative speculation, with fans acting as both consumers and contributors to the narrative. Memes, highlight compilations, and tactical breakdowns flood timelines, reflecting how modern sports culture thrives on rumor-driven content. This constant feedback loop between media, fans, and insiders intensifies the story, making it feel immediate, significant, and larger than life. Rumors of AIYUK joining the Cowboys have become a focal point for this dynamic, demonstrating the power of speculation to generate excitement, engagement, and a sense of shared anticipation across the sports community. The human element of speculation is equally fascinating, as fans project hopes, fears, and aspiration onto this potential acquisition. Online forums, comment sections, and fan groups are filled with passionate discussions, imagining not only how AIYUK could change the field dynamics, but also how his personality, leadership, and resilience might influence the team ethos. Analysts suggest that the emotional investment of fans can have tangible effects, creating an atmosphere of expectation that subtly pressures organizations to act decisively. The speculation around this move illustrates how sports fandom extends beyond statistics and performance, encompassing narrative, emotion, and imagination. Fans collectively construct a vision of what the Cowboys' future could look like, using rumor as the medium to explore scenarios that may never come to pass but feel compelling and urgent in the moment. This phenomenon underscores the cultural power of speculation, transforming a single rumored move into a shared story with resonance across the league. Finally, all speculation ultimately points toward anticipation and possibility, capturing the essence of what makes sports so enthralling. The potential arrival of Brandon AIYUK at the Dallas Cowboys is more than just a transactional rumor. It represents hope, transformation, and the thrill of imagining what could be. Fans, analysts, and insiders alike are captivated by the narratives that emerge, envisioning new formations, key plays, and game-changing moments. Every piece of information, every insider whisper, fuels a collective imagination that transforms the rumor into an almost cinematic experience, where the stakes feel monumental. even before a single play has occurred. In the end, the speculation itself becomes a story, one that embodies the excitement, drama, and unpredictability of professional sports, reminding everyone why they are drawn to the game in the first place. The conversation will continue evolving as new details emerge, but for now, the imagined impact of AIYUK on the Cowboys remains a thrilling topic, ripe for discussion, debate, and dreaming. That's a wrap from Cowboys Wire News. For breaking Cowboys updates, subscribe, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Tell us your take in the comments.